just come down Marland Road and cut off, and this is a really interesting one actually. Back in 1888 there was a character called George Lusk. Now George Lusk was the chairman of the kind of Whitechapel stroke Marland Vigilance Committee, if you like, and he would walk the streets most nights looking for I don't know what do you look for when you're looking for a killer that nobody knows, but himself and his gang used to kind of parole the area. He would often write letters to Queen Victoria, asking for like rewards so people would come and shop the killer. He was I'll just show you the house in a minute. He was portrayed in the film Whitechapel of Michael Caine as quite a bit of a Neanderthal, but in actual fact, obviously I've done a bit of research and spoke to a few ripperologists. He was quite a mild-mannered, peaceful guy. Obviously the film From Hell, which was Johnny Depp, 2002, was the title of that film was because of the letter. Now that there was George Lusk's home. It's classed as Alderney Street, so this is Alderney Street, but his house is there as 1B, and that's 2 Tollet Street. So that was the home of George Lusk, chairman of the Vigilante Committee. And here's another surreal thing. There was 2 letters, well there was a lot of letters, but there was 2 notable ones in the Jack the Ripper case. One was the Dear Boss letter, which was probably written by a journeyman, a journalist. The grammar and everything was immaculate. Obviously if a guy who ever done that with a bit of education. And the second letter was From Hell, and that was addressed to Mr. Lusk. So in actual fact, that was the letterbox that was posted. And what's even more unbelievable was with that letter, it wasn't just a letter, it came with a kidney, a human kidney, that was allegedly from Catherine Eddowes. At the time, they couldn't tell pig's blood from human blood, so there was actually no way in knowing whether that was actually Catherine Eddowes' kidney. But it's 1888. How hard must it be to come across human body parts? Actually, George Lusk received a few letters, but this was his home here. George Lusk, chairman of the Vigilante Committee from Marland, Whitechapel. He died in 1919, around 80-year-old, and he was very vocal in the East End about what the government, what the police should be doing in catching the Whitechapel fiend, get him off the streets. But it's quite surreal actually, because I've done quite a bit of research on him, and that was his actual home. I'm not even sure if a lot of people in the street would even be aware of the history in that home. But that's where George Lusk lived. Correct, if anyone wants to come, the correct one is 1 Alderney Street, but as you see, it's more there on Tollet Street.